Most people don't see it coming until it's too late. This really frightened me because your retirement plan has a hidden trap almost nobody plans for, and it's going to ruin your retirement if you don't know and try and sort it out. Here's what happens. You sit down, you work out your pension, your investment, your income, and you check your outgoings. Great. But the thing that people don't put into that is the things that will need replacing when you retire. Well, I'm talking about the roof repair that might cost you 15,000, the new bathroom, new kitchen every 10 to 20 years. I'm talking about that unexpected replacement where it just goes, and they do go sometimes from time to time, unless you get a Volvo, of course. So, I'm Matt Mathias. I'm nearly retiring now. I'm planning for everything. My income's okay, my outgoings okay, a bit of savings, but I haven't got that pot to replace the assets when they start failing. These capital expenses usually just show up from nowhere. New roof, new kitchen, new car. It happens, and you need to either use your savings to pay for them, or even worse than that, you have to get into debt. So, welcome back, and this is another day and another shirt. And what I've got here is a Google Sheets. You can do this on a Excel if you want as well. So in cell A1, I've just written down the title just to remind myself, and then in each of these columns I've just written down what it is. So we've got the item that you need to replace, we've got the replacement cost, the inflation rate, because you've got to factor in how much the inflation is, then you've got years, and then the remaining life. The remaining life, it's going to be in months. Okay, now, so if I go here now, I've already written them down. All I've done is change the font color, so you'll see now. So for example, mobile phone, if we go here now, I've put all of those in, say 1,000. Now I know that's a big sum, it might be less for you. I think this iPhone that I've got here, that cost me about £300, so I could put it less if I wanted to. The inflation rate is 3%, years left, and that equates to 24 months. Okay, now this is where it gets a bit tricky if you haven't used Excel before. So you put in the replacement cost, then there's going to be a formula. So for example, if I wanted to replace my phone in 2 years time and it costs me £1,000, then I've got to put away over £44 a month. How do you feel about that? In some aspects, it could be worth just taking out a new contract, or it could be worth just using your phone, but that's how much you'd have to put away to replace that phone. Now, what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to show you all of the extra things that I put in. Agree with this or not, new kitchen 20,000 in about 15 years time, bathroom 8,000 in about 13 years time. Now you can play around with this, see how it goes, but this is what I want to show you here. This is the formula. Now I'll put this formula down in the description. I'll also put a link to this Google Sheets so you can actually just make a copy of it yourself and just put in your figures. So here you see how all of that goes. Now if I double click on the toggle here, it'll just drag it all down. Those are all the costs. So for example, if I want a £15,000 car in 5 years, then I'd have to probably put away 289. Now that doesn't cover maybe the part exchange or whatever of the car. This is just raw figures. You do you. Now to add all of these up, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drag all of these up. Then I'm going to press the sum function there and press enter, and I think you can find I've just changed those to black as well. So £950 a month. Now
If you don't have an asset replacement scheme and you're not putting money aside to replace your asset, what happens is one of these is going to come up and you'll have to take it out of savings. If you don't have savings, then you'll have to go into debt. If you can't go into debt, then you'll have to live without the kitchen, without the car. Anyway, that's a bit scary, isn't it? But I think I've got a solution.
All of that absolutely petrifies me because I know I have to earn an extra £1,500 a month if I want to retire now. If I want to carry on until I'm 65, then I'm going to be okay, but I still haven't got that extra 900 quid a month put away for those asset replacements. It gets scary, but I've got a solution. And this channel here is the solution. In the description there, I've got a link to the Home Business Authority. And what they do is they help people like me and you set up our own businesses. This is a YouTube business. It has the tools and everything with it. And through that affiliate link, I'm going to be earning enough money to, first of all, hopefully retire in the next year, then have enough money for those asset replacements. Otherwise, it's 65 for me, and when something breaks, too bad. Anyway, if you've enjoyed that video, if you've had any value at all, just put a like in there, put a comment. This is the third video, I think, on the channel. And it's getting easier and easier each day. Anyway, bye for now.